Hi, this is Heather Bayer from the Vacation Rental Formula and the Vacation Rental Success Podcast. I just came back last week from Amsterdam, where I spent some time at the Vacation Rental Management Association conference, met some great people, had just a super 3 days there. And I was blessed to meet some podcast listeners, and in particular, two gentlemen from Poland who run a vacation rental management or a property management company, who told me they'd listened to every single one of my episodes, which was wonderful in one way, but very concerning in another, because when I think back to some of my earlier episodes, particularly those where I talked about Airbnb and my skepticism of whether this was actually a platform that was ever going to get off the ground. Of course, we know different now, and I think if I could go back and erase those episodes, I probably would, but it just goes to show how the industry changes. So I'm delighted to have with me on the podcast today Andrea Diamond, who is the regional manager for Central and Eastern Canada. So really nice to talk to a Canadian. And it was a great discussion about listing properties on Airbnb, particularly in more rural areas, which I'm thinking of doing for my own property management company. I'd really like you to listen right through to the end of this episode, because at the end I do the big reveal on who is our final keynote speaker for the Vacation Rental Success Summit, which, as you know, will be held in Toronto on May the 6th and 7th, and we can't wait for that. So please listen through to the end, check out our keynote speaker, and then register. If you have not registered already for the Vacation Rental Success Summit, you should do it now. You can contact me directly if you need a discount code, and I will get that in place for you, because I would love to meet you there. So carry on, enjoy this episode, and get in touch with me afterwards for your tickets.
Want more great resources? Visit cottageblogger.com for tips, tricks, downloads, and strategies to help you achieve profit from your vacation rental business.